So yeah, we're going to be meeting with this producer on Wednesday. And so basically I broke down the script, made like a document for each scene, and he's going to be able to hopefully look at these like, okay, for every scene I have a list of props that go into each scene, and then he'll be able to go in and say, okay, well, these are all the props that we need for the movie, these are all the props that we might be able to borrow, these are all the props we might be able to make, these are all the props that we'll need to buy, this is the budget that we have for props, and this is how much we'll be able to spend for each one, and that's just props. And then going into wardrobe, making a list of like, okay, Lorenzo has like 4 looks throughout the movie, right? Mm-hmm. So we got look 1, look 2, look 3, look 4. What are those looks? How much of those can we borrow? How much of those come from the actor himself? How much of those do we have to buy? And then also take the budget for that, etc., etc. Getting like, okay, we have this scene that's 4 pages to shoot, so that we're gonna want on a weekend for that goes Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday instead of a Saturday, Sunday shoot. So we'll have like A weeks and we'll have B weeks. So the A weeks will be scenes that are like longer, that we want more momentum for, that we don't want to break up, a week apart. Yeah. Otherwise, like, you would lose the tone, you lose the spirit of that scene. Yeah. So all sorts of stuff that we need to plan for, and I've only scratched the surface. So I really need to start reaching out for help, you know what I mean? And I'm so glad that there are people who like the script enough to be interested in helping, Mm-hmm. So we'll see how Wednesday goes. Yeah. Should be good.
What did I even ask again? I was like...
you said, where are we going to shoot? Is that... Well, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
We're going to shoot in Minneapolis. Most of the scenes take place in, like, people's houses or apartments or cars, which is nice.
Yeah.
Except for there's one scene that takes place in, like, the paradox realm, which is supposed to be, like, this strange other world. And I was writing this in Walter Library at the University of Minnesota. I was like, where would be this nice parallel world? And I look around me and like the ceilings are these high vaulted, ornately decorated, like gold plated designs, and like it's just this big empty void sort of a thing. And I liked it, and I was like, this is it, man. Like this is where
the library?
Yes. Yeah. I haven't gotten permission from them yet, so like that's ideally we'll shoot in the Walter Library. Otherwise, I'll rewrite it. That's the good thing about.
So is there only one scene where this alternate universe is showing up?
One scene, but it's the longest scene in the movie.
Oh,
it's
it is.
Like,
okay.
It's like 5 pages or something like that.
Okay.
Because it's technically like a scene is determined by. Hey. It's determined by time of day and location.
Yeah.
Or interior, exterior.
Exterior.
It's determined by those 3 factors. So whenever one of those changes, if it's day and now it's night, it's a new scene. If it's the restaurant and now it's the home, it's a new scene.
Gotcha.
If it's exterior restaurant, it's a new scene. But within this paradox realm, it's all interior, paradox realm, night. And so it's a long ass scene, I have like sub scenes, where it says like cut to later, but I don't technically, like in this breakdown it's considered one scene. And then other things like
then it would, that one scene would all be in the library then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And in the movie, would we know it is a library, or would we like shoot it in a way where it would be like, wow, what is this place?
We would shoot it in a way where it's like, it's just like an old, ornate building.
Okay.
I get, there are books on the shelves, but I don't think we won't be trying to go for like, this is a library.
Yeah.
It'll just be like, this is a big room.
Yeah.
And there happen to be books here. Like, what is this place?
Yeah.
And there's a couple of scenes that take place in restaurants. And other than that, I like city streets too. It's like lots of running down streets, like we had in the fake trailer. But yeah, I think it's doable. I think it's totally doable as far as locations go. The only thing is like transportation to and from locations takes up time.
Yeah.
And time, if I want to pay people, which I do,
Is money.
And money means making goals. And so if we don't quite make the goal, then that's when we'll start to have to cut back on locations, even if we can obtain them, just because it takes time to get to and from, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm thinking of things like a stage. Like if we went like real abstract with things and like had one location where everything took place, or a lot of it took place.
Kind of like a play in a way?
Almost like a play. Like
Yeah.
I'm thinking about things like that. Although I wouldn't want to do it for the whole movie. I'm just starting. It's great. It's not great. Like I wish I just first day got $15,000.
Yeah.
That'd be great. But like second to great is that it's forcing me to use my creative faculties. You know, and I'm like, okay, now I'm working within those limits.
Yeah.
What can I still make grow? You know, because there's always a way.
Right.
It's like reminds me of the Play-Doh things where you just push down the thing and then the hair grows out. You know,
Yeah.
put a restriction on something that's unformed, and then something comes out that is new,
Formed,
and
fun, and
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
There's a documentary called The Five Obstructions, and it's like one of my favorite filmmakers. His name is Lars von Trier. He's sitting there with one of his filmmaker buddies, who's significantly less famous than him.
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but Lars von Trier gives him like all these obstructions on this short film that he's making.
Yeah.
So he made the short film in like 1970 something, and now Lars is like, okay, I want you to remake your short film, but I want you to do it so that all the shots are no more than 5 frames each. And he's like, that's impossible. He's like, I don't care. Also, it has to be animated. Also like you have to. I think, and he does this 3 or 4 different times. But each time he makes it, there are 5 things that he has to change about it.
Yeah.
And every time the guy who's making it is like, man, you're fucking me over. Like, I'm not going to be able to make this. You're an asshole. And he's like, no, you will be able to make it. And then he does, and it's so different and so, original and stuff. So I love that movie, man. That's so inspiring. Hello, Maggie.
Hello, how are
This
you
is
all
our
doing today?
assistant director, Maggie.
It
She
is
has
a pleasure.
wonderful zebra shirt.
I'm quite colorful. I feel like I blend in, me and you.
I didn't see you.
You didn't see me? I
Yeah,
didn't see
zebras
you.
are like camouflage. I love your hair, by the way.
It does its own thing.
Okay, so give me the lowdown on this. I just got contacted by an agency, and they want to do a Supercuts commercial, and they're looking for people with long hair to cut it, and they'll give me money. Yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'm the only person who's attached to my hair. That's fine.
Not I. Cut it all off, all 10 inches of it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's what I'm doing. Is I'm breaking down the script. Well, I have broken down the script. Now I'm going through and saying like.
Now that we've broken it down, going through page
Yeah,
by
I'm
page.
saying like, okay, this is a B week.
Okay.
There's A weeks and B weeks.
And what
So-
do you mean by that?
I'll tell you. A weeks are short weeks. So like we'll just shoot Saturday, Sunday. Short scenes that aren't 3 pages, you know?
Are you talking about
almost
B?
4 pages?
No.
Yeah. So B week would be
B is
like
short,
longer
A is...
scenes.
Okay, A is
That-
short, B is long.
That we would do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
That.
Okay, so that's what Justin wants. So we're meeting with him in 2 days. I was going to ask you about that too.
What time? When? Where?
6:15 p.m. at Walker Arts Center.
So let's make a week. Bite me. Will do.
Ah, that's fine.
So today, what day of the week is it? It's Monday.
Monday.
And you said in 2 days' time.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Tuesday, we got Wednesday,
Yeah. I want to
Yeah.
see your schedule. too.
Thursday, we got Friday. We're about to figure that out right now. And plus there's no Terry this week either, so I can completely dedicate all my time here.
How was dog sitting?
Vaccine never actually occurred.
Oh,
So here we are Monday. Good. Tuesday, I work 5 p.m. So, 4:20. Good reference.
okay, folks. we're gonna probably figure out this schedule, but